In a small village surrounded by green fields and red earth, there lived a farmer named Coffee. Coffee was known as one of the hardest working men in the village. Every morning, before the sun rose, he was already on his field, tilling the soil and planting seeds. That year, the rains were gorgeous, and Coffee's crops grew taller and fuller than anyone else. His maize stood like proud soldiers. His yams were large and healthy, and his barn overflowed with grain. When the harvest season came, the villagers gathered to celebrate, as was the tradition. Families started shared part of their harvest with neighbors, widows, and the elderly. But Coffee did something different. Instead of sharing, he locked his barn tightly and said to himself, I worked alone, let me enjoy alone. When a poor widow came to ask for a little maize, Coffee turned her away. When his neighbor asked to borrow yams until harvest time, Coffee refused. Even when the village elders reminded him of tradition, he smiled politely but did not. Soon, people stopped visiting Coffee. Children no longer greeted him warmly. The village felt distant, but Coffee did not care. His barn was full, and that was all that mattered to him. One night, dark clouds gathered unexpectedly. Heavy rain fell, followed by strong winds. By morning, a flood had swept through the village. Many farms were destroyed, and Coffee's barn, built close to river, collapsed. Most of this harvest was washed away. Hungry and ashamed, Coffee went from house to house, asking for help. At first, people hesitated. They remembered how he had turned them away. Then the same widow he once refused stepped forward. She brought a bowl of maize and said, when we share, we survive together. Moved by her kindness, others followed. The village shared what little they had, and Coffee did not go hungry. From that day on, Coffee changed. When the next harvest came, he opened his barn and shared freely. He learned that a harvest kept only for oneself can be lost in a day, but a harvest shared builds a lifetime of support. Moral of the story: greed isolates, but sharing builds community and protection.